Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. With me tonight was Custom Cannon.
How you
Some
been?
some of the other guys may come in afterwards, but we can hold the fort down or run the whole thing ourselves. How are you doing tonight?
I am worn out. It was a very busy day at work.
I wouldn't know I'm still off.
Well,
Needing to still burn leave for carry over. I think over 348 or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, or 346. After taking this week off, I'll have 344 left.
A lot.
Let's see. Sometimes you can just have fun, just kit parts you got, just kit bashing, see what you got, come up with. I just did a quick head swap one. It's Hank Pym from the box set. I put the alternate head to Banshee on there, and now he just looks like he's a mechanic that's going to beat the living Irish mechanic's going to beat the living hell out of you. I actually dig that head sculpt, the non-screaming head.
Yeah.
Like, I got to use that on something because I'm going to be using the screaming head on Banshee most of the time.
Yeah.
Could you notice it's here? And name withheld. Hello, guys. I think I'm going to do right now, I'm going to use some blue stuff. So I need a belt buckle for the belt for Rafferty. And in the artwork, it's very similar to the one that's on like this Wolverine. You want to use blue stuff, make me a push mold. We got the Sector 2813 in the house. And the Canuck. Hello, sir. Happy New Year. This is the first WIP IT stream of 2024. And also episode 50 of the Thursday shows. And that background music's really loud tonight. I got it turned down low.
My kids are really loud. But I don't know how to turn them down.
If you can figure that out, you'll be a multi-billionaire right by now. Makes me think that commercial, that Saturday Night Live parody, or where it was like that quiet spray.
Yeah, where they're spraying with chloroform.
Yeah, this is just chloroform. I got some more work done on my lower 2.0. Just the camera here. And of course, I can't because Logitunes wants to update before it let me do anything.
Hate that.
Update now. Okay, but I'll just have to stick with the view I got. I got his boots all done. They're nice and smooth. Got them chromed out. I got
They're so shiny.
The jet boosters are magnetic. So I can take display it with or without them. And plus, with I can change the angle. Like if I can put on a flight pose, I can change the booster up like he's flying. Help with directional. It's multi-use of having them on the magnet.
Very cool.
I do like having the chest details sculpted instead of just painted. Plus, it kind of thickens the chest up too a little bit. By the sculpt normally is almost like a nude sculpt, like I call it, like where you can see too much of the muscle tissue and muscle definition too much. So you're wearing a shirt. Nothing vacuum forms to your chest where you can see the crease between your pectorals.
They put you in it and then stick the vacuum attachment on it to suck all the air out.
It's like the sneakers, the Nikes from Back to the Future, but the jacket.
Yeah, that's what I do with my blankets when I put them
Yeah. AK got the J Toys Mega Man and Ice Man today. Mega Man is pretty cool, pretty great. I have not opened Ice yet. Sweet. Oh, and I got some stuff today too. I figure one is like a lot of people's had questions on for. I'll be doing a review on them this week. Probably tomorrow. Well, at least this one.
The Power Princess the other day. Yeah, I got her.
Yep. I got her coming today.
That's about the best Wonder Woman figure we've had in a long time, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, she's a good figure. So, this is what I'm working on. It's one of those projects that you kind of like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just shouldn't. Just do what you're told, and not open your mouth. But Matt was looking for a brick wall.
Yeah.
To display his Punisher stuff with, right? Because he got those gun racks printed, and he wanted a brick wall to kind of make a diorama out of.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent me over a STL file for me to scale it up.
Hey, guess who's back?
Which I could have done.
I don't know.
And it would have been real easy. And then it would have taken like less than 5 minutes. And then I was like, we can make this better. This won't take me very long. And then of course, once you get started on something, you're like, oh, and then I can do this. Oh, and then I can do this. Oh, and what about this? And so then what happened was I got into it, and now I've made a 3D printable modular diorama system for things with brick walls and pillars.
Nice.
Variety of different junctions. So I got a L junction and a T junction and a straight across junction and an end corner and a.
Hasbro's got a Hasbro though.
And then
Sculpted copyright marble inner thigh. On the other thigh, Hasbro SA 2023.
Mm-hmm. That's what sandpaper's for.
Yeah, and there's like actually gouges in her legs too on both different spots, around the same areas, but different spots.
That's what sandpaper's for.
Yeah, she can do a full spread, huh?
Oh yeah, she can do a full Van Damme. And they're softer hips, so they should be able to pop off. So if you wanna, she's got boot swivels.
Right above the knee.
Below the knee.
Below the knee.
Or,
Did you want me to finish telling you about how cool this thing is that I make?
yes.
All right, so you can print it one-sided, so that you just have one side of it. But if you don't want to print it one-sided, you can print two of them and then stuff them both in the hole. But if you only want to print it one side, you can have a retention clip so you can stick it in there. So you have options, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can also say you don't want a door in there. You can switch that section out with this section here and put a part of the wall in there that doesn't have a door in it. So there's lots of options. So now I need to make maybe one with a window and I don't know what else.
I mailed off all those boxes at one time, and You got yours, and you got yours, and the guy in Arizona got his, but the other guy in Texas, he ain't got his yet.
Did they?
Texas is weird like that.
Did they address it like they did mine? That one.
I since that happened, I have been doubly sure to not do that. Doubly, triply sure.
Mine, this one, I bought 2 of these. I've checked the other one out. This one's got marred marks all over the legs, on the front, on the sides. Maybe some heat will smooth them out. I don't know. But yeah, it's annoying that the fact they got sculpted lettering on in the inner thighs in each one.
No.
Yeah, it looks like I got glue on this bracer. Face deco's nice. It's very Wonder Woman. The bracers do not rotate. They are glued in place. I was curious about that. They actually did correct boot swivels this time instead of gluing them up, making a square peg and gluing the lower legs in place. I like it. How tall is she compared to lower? I like that height. You might have to use one of these to make an era.
I did clean off my shelf, and I do have my top 10 for the year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I have some disqualified that I really like, and then I have 3 people on my no thank you list, but I still own them.
Oh, the legs are clearly movie venom legs on this void bath. The Sculpt is definitely movie venom. I can recognize those Brie Larson feet. Besides Wonder Woman, what other characters can you make a Power Princess? Well, she's already Superwoman from the Crime Syndicate.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything to her. Actually, I think she'd make a good one of my Ultraverse customs I'm going to end up doing is Topaz. Should be good for that. Valkyrie would be another good one. Classic Valkyrie. They could even have just reuse this lower waist piece, but they'd have to make a new top. But yeah, classic Valkyrie would be good. That definitely would love a new updated Valkyrie, because the last one they made was their modern look on that horrible Red She-Hulk buck. Thundra, Red She-Hulk buck. Oh, I did get something today from Amazon. I was happy to get early. I bought one of the testers paint sets. Acrylic paint sets. Mainly to get the grays I need to finish touching up this old custom.
I only work in blacks and dark grays.
And neutral gray. Is that one? We'll have to do some test samples and see which one's which. I know it comes from. I gotta just. I don't care about your release notes. There we go. The Canuck is asking, what are you working on, Don?
Bathing suit.
Bathing suit.
Yeah. She gave it back to me. There's a problem with the legs, wrapping around the legs.
Yeah.
So I'm just
and we
finishing that up. I gotta have it back to her next time I work, so by Monday.
Oh, and we got SDA gave us their first family of the year.
Family, 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 family.
Yeah, dang.
All right, let's do some tests. Basically, tests with the paint. Let's see which ones.
Off to a running start. I hope y'all can't hear my son downstairs.
Nope.
That's fortunate.
That is probably going to be the one. That looks pretty close. Neutral gray. What's this one? We got ghost gray. The Canuck is like a Lore Prime Cut Custom. Oh, that's he is a channel member. Those are the custom icons. And thank you again, sir, for signing up being a member.
That's always appreciated. Always appreciated.
Yes, sir. I think it's going to be the other gray. I think that one. This one's a little lighter. I think that one looks like the best. That is the match. That neutral gray. The longer it sits, the changing color. So let's continue. This is like their armor set. It's called, what is it? Their acrylic multi-paints, maximum coverage, blah blah blah. I think it was like one of their military camo paint sets. It was like $20 to get all these. It's like, heck yeah. At Hobby Lobby, they had these. They got these sets, and they charged $35 for them. And they didn't even have this one. The ones they had only had like one gray, and I don't think it actually had the neutral gray that I need. I seen that pop up as a recommendation on Amazon. It's like, yes, please. $20, I'll do it.
So does that mean they're like maybe producing them again, or is that just old stock?
They are producing these sets. They are not going to make Model Masters anymore. Just the small bottle paint sets.
Sad.
Which is something. At least we got that. I'm going to use this blue stuff now. Yeah, that's drying. It's not going to be perfect because the paint is aged. 12, 13 years since I made it. So it's not going to be an exact match, but close enough. Quick Express, if you do a Topaz custom, you can use the new Namora figure and arms and legs. That's true.
Namora?
Namorta. Namorita. Canuck, I got to support my local and fellow nerds and for the hobby. And thank you again, sir. Very much appreciated. Trying to get into the microwave without knocking stuff off into the floor. So I can throw my blue stuff in there to heat up. Still got my headless horseman, aka Lord Pumpkin, sitting here.
I got a headless horseman. He still stands as my favorite figure. I own him.
So wish they make some kind of accessory to plug in the back to cover up those holes and the flatness of the back. I know he's got the cape, but still. Surprised the cape's not wired. It's just a floppy cape.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna mount that thing. Wired all the way through is good, but only if it's connected to the figure.
That's true too.
You get a lot of fly out if it's not.
It's like with the neck Ming, the cape didn't attach, the wires didn't attach to the chest, so it's kind of very awkward. The cape is glued to the figure, but it's not attached to the wires are not attached anywhere, which is weird. I pulled this Wolverine off the we're gonna make a sculpt mold of the belt buckle. I noticed he's missing paint on his belt too. So it's like, when after I do that, I can touch up his belt. I got one as well. That's an amazing figure. The Headless Horseman. Yeah, that's very cool. As soon as I saw it, it's like, that's Lord Pumpkin. I'm buying that. That color scheme, purple outfit, green fire flames, like Pumpkinhead. Either they did it by accident or they made a conscious decision to make Lord Pumpkin. Which
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Have you been talking?
Only to myself.
Well, did you hear yourself?
It was a good conversation too. Oh, man, there were some real whoppers in there. It was all I can do is compliment myself on my own wit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just let that set, and I can make me a belt buckle to put on that belt. Put a little more paint on his face. That's the head I'm working on. I sculpted the goatee last time. Start putting some base coat on it. Now, if I can find a source to get these testers' flesh tones.
What stars do you want with that moon? And
Oh. Yeah, my buddy's got the vinyl cut for that second floor cape that you made me.
That's cool.
He's gonna press it tonight. which is looking awesome. If anybody's on the Discord, which the link's down below if you want to join it. I got the pictures he sent me where he's got laying on top of the cape before he's pressed it. How's everybody? Holiday days.
Holidays. Mine went very well, just very busy. I didn't know I could do so much. I'll tell you how busy it was. I didn't have to charge my phone over 2 days because I just wasn't ever using it.
There you go.
When I really got in there, got back into looking at it, I had so many messages.
And apologies, Canon, but I know every time I post you anything about your bike, you get inundated about people wanting to buy you a bike.
Yeah, I mean, can't blame them, I guess. I just got like a flood of requests. I was like, what is going on?
Well, I was just wanting to show off like the finished painted bike, and think about it, like whenever you said that, it's like update the description. Like, unfortunately, not going to be making anymore.
Yeah, now it's time. It just takes
too much. Too much.
I don't have time. Written at it.
Of course, when I reply back to people that too, is like, I usually reply back to somebody making comments like, where can I buy this? And I was replying back to him like, well, he's not going to be making any more right now. And you can always see like I lose subscribers as soon as I reply.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. It may not be the other two. It's just times out that way. Could be YouTube just unsubscribing people randomly because. Yep. Like the other old time customizer Warwick, Craig Warwick. He don't post too much on the YouTube anymore, but of course that's one of the things too. If the people you're subscribed to don't post much anymore, they'll start unsubscribing your subscribers. Now, I just happened to see one of his videos. I clicked on it. It's like I wasn't subscribed. I was like, I didn't know I was subscribed to him.
Yeah, the thing just takes just an absolute. It just takes forever. Maybe I'll do another run, like during my off season.
I think Matt's going to try to. I think we want to see if he can get the file, see how it would print on his really nice PLA. If you'd be willing.
I don't know. A lot of work in that.
He's wondering about printing. His PLA prints so nice.
Yeah, it does. It's a
Oh. Fuddruckers.
Can you say that on the internet?
Well, no, YouTube probably not. I did think Akujanos' name was a racial slur one time. So I don't put them past anything not liking something.
Well, when you're just relying on,
Yeah, they'll let go over what the algorithm says you said, and then they'll argue with you. It's like, you said this and so and so. I was like, no, we didn't.
No, I didn't. It says you did. Well, what's wrong?
Oh, that's a subject to bring up. That's been hot topic here lately. Japanese companies, manga and anime, are going to start ditching localizer translators. The ones that like take manga and anime, and they don't just do a regular translation. They localize it to like fit the political sensibilities of an area.
Oh, good.
And they're quite upset that they're going to be replaced with AI. Which they did their job and not add politics into translations and Reddit memes, and just did straight translations. They wouldn't have to be worried about it. %, YouTube has problems.
And they're not in the game of fixing those problems.
Oh no, they will argue up and down that everything is working the way it's supposed to work, even though it's not. Kind of shows like how messed up things are too, with the fact I know I've been can't do apples to apples exactly with. I've been uploading like all my content, copying over to other channels, dividing it out. Everything will still be uploaded on the main channel, Collector Express, but where I've been doing constant uploads at 2 times a day to get everything moved over, copied over, those channels have been growing much faster than the early days of Collector Express.
It's because of the repeated influx of constant content.
Yep.
So that's what they really want. They just want you to mass
produce stuff and upload at the exact same integrals every day. So hats off to the guys who's actually doing that. As I sure as in the world don't have the time to do that all the time.
Yeah, that's.
But a lot of my reviews that didn't get a lot of traction here are getting pretty good views on the other channels. Like the Venom 3-pack review. That set has got, last time I checked, it was over 3,000 views. Now it didn't even break 1,000 on this channel.
Ridiculous.
Let's see. And the controller wave too. That set got a lot of views on the new review channel. Let's see. Controller wave got 3,300 views on the new channel, the new Collector Express Reviews channel. Venom, where are you at? Venom 3-pack got 4,600, and it didn't break 800, I think, on the main channel.
Weird.
The Stilt Show is about a dumb kid doing dumb things. The Shin channel is full of George W. Bush jokes. It dates the dumb big time, and the original show is completely unpolitical. They used to do with regular translations unless it was for kids' TV programming. Yeah. Silly, yep. Yeah, their translators are just should be that translators. They shouldn't be adding their viewpoints into anything. People want a straight, and they say anybody who wants a straight translation are istophobes.
They're what?
Istophobes.
What's that?
This phobic that.
Do you know what that is?
Anything-
It's a weak
Yeah.
attempt at justifying your actions by accusing somebody else of having some kind of flaws without
Yeah.
even knowing that individual.
Well, they don't actually have any grounds to back up or justify their argument, so they just start name calling.
Yeah, what is that? Is that a straw man argument? Is that what that is? What is the
I know you are, but one of mine.
Even though what they're doing is technically more racist than anything by deeming Japanese content being problematic, and you got to change it. And if like it's like one I was watching one. It's like this interviewer, like this localizer, like at a con, starts out, "We're all funny women. If you got to point out that you're funny, are you?"
I like to remind my wife about that Christopher Hitchens essay. She hates that.
I don't brag about my customizing skills.
I do. I brag about your customizing skills.
Well, thank you, sir. Now it's very awkward now.
It's all right. My microphone was muted at the time, so nobody heard.
It's like there's people like, I'm the best customizer out there. Like, I just like making what I'll make and helping when I can. I know there's a limitation to what I can do. I stopped buying U.S. releases of anime because of what they did to Shin-Chan. That was probably 15 years ago. But they're going to start replacing all their work with AI. It might be an opportunity where you can start buying again.
Well, and here's the other thing: is that once you have a really good AI translator, it's probably cheaper to use that than it is to get somebody who is
that's
probably
a big
going to
part of
change
it.
the meaning of what you wrote.
Well, that is a very big part of it too. It's going to be cheaper, and it's going to be more accurate. Win-win all around.
Everybody okay? Yeah.
Oh, can you hear my kid?
Yeah.
I think.
He gets excited about that Mario Kart stuff. Boy.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't blame him. It's a fun game, I would assume.
I like Mario Kart. Or at least I liked the old Mario Kart.
I'll ease this door shut, see if that helps.
Oh, it's all right, dude. Cute him getting excited over games.
Yeah.
We all been there.
Oh yeah. Good to see my holy shirt. I got my comfy shirt house. I got a big giant hole in the belly.
It's this climate control.
It's a ventilation air conditioning. Plus, if anything gets on it, I don't care. I don't care if I get paint super glue on it. It's falling apart.
Yeah. Shirts.
When I get stuff on my good shirts, that's when it's like, damn it.
Yeah.
That is how that cookie crumbles. Let's see here.
Shin-Chan was on Cartoon Network. It was doomed. That makes sense. Cartoon Network's very big on like modifying what's been put on content anime.
Hey, don't get into anything.
That sounds like a challenge, Dad.
I shut the door and she nosed in here opening the door.
It's like,
I don't know who you think you are, barring entrance to stuff.
It's like, you seem like you didn't want me in here. So that means I must be in here, right?
Gotta show you who's boss.
That's part of being a cat.
Difficult.
He was playing 50cc.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, he makes all kind of mistakes, like running into walls and stuff.
I used to get kid around with my nephews when they were little. Anytime they play a race, had this one racing game I played a lot back then. It's called a Burnout Paradise, and they would constantly hit the wall and just like full throttle and just not let off the gas.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to drive, y'all. You know.
Yeah, so he's doing that right, and he keeps talking about how good he is at the game. He'll pull a victory out at the last minute. He's like, that's just because I'm so good at this game. And I'm like, ugh. Trying to ease him into that. It's like, look, you do know that 50cc is easy mode, right? He's like, it's not easy mode. I said, well, will you admit that 100 and 150cc are harder?
Mix up more epoxy. About got your dude smoothed down.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry, I've been, man, it's been rough.
I ain't forgot about you, feller. I've been working on it. Epoxy just takes a while to mess with. You gotta
No.
smooth it, let it dry, smooth it, and then
I had forgotten about it. Completely forgot about it. I completely forgot about those packages that I mailed out until I saw your picture. I was like, oh yeah. And then
what's on my porch?
Derek sent me a message telling me that his figure hadn't arrived yet, and his was the big one. His was the expensive one. I was like, oh no. It happens every time. Every time I don't keep the receipt or I lose it, something happens.
That's why I always do like the mail me a receipt too, because I'm not going to keep up with that. Wade Great in the house. Hello, sir. You're just on till what 9:30 our time, Cannon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do.
What?
They changed our schedule recently so that we have to have. So we only used to have contact with clients like 3 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
and now they changed it so that. But it was different. It was different content. So we still worked 5 days a week, but we had contact with different clients 3 days a week. So now it's they changed it so that we have contact with our clients 4 days a week, and most days we have to contact all of them. It's a lot more running around. So wears you out. A lot more, switches in what you're doing.
Not to get into too much details about it, just wishing them well. Our friend Hulk Smash Customs Dom is in the hospital right now.
Oh no.
And hope he gets better soon. Everything comes out good.
I hope so too. Was it related to those last few days where he was having trouble?
Probably. I'm not sure exactly, but he's been having trouble with it for a while. But yeah, wish him well. We're good. Definitely keep him in my prayers.
Yeah, definitely. This seems expensive for what it is.
What is it?
Injection molding machine.
Oh, yeah. The Craftman uses one of those when he makes those tooling blocks.
Yeah, maybe I need to watch some of his videos and find out what kind he uses.
I was watching. If y'all haven't subscribed to the Craftman, highly recommend them.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff on there. He also comes highly recommended from me.
Oh, I'll triple down on that.
He's one of the all-time greats. Deserves every little bit he gets.
Yeah. Yeah, why are those things so expensive?
Mm-hmm.
What things?
Injection mold machines.
Oh, well. You see,
That's a cheap one for $600.
oh, that ain't bad. I've spent more on a transformer.
Mhm.
Hell, what was that Optimus Prime when it came out? It was like $525, right?
What, MP44?
Yeah.
I don't think it was that much. He was expensive. He was more expensive than I was willing to pay for it, and I'm a big Optimus Prime fan.
Yeah, he was well outside of my ability to buy. I remember talking to my wife saying it was more than my truck note.
I was like, well, they said that. I said, yep, Takara's lost their damn mind. It's going to start charging that for LP figures. And that's what drove me to the third-party Masterpiece for a long time. And third-party Masterpiece was putting out hell a lot better stuff than Takara. And I was big on Fans Toys for a long time. And now they're priced like Takara. I was like, what the hell, guys? Part of your appeal, you were making better stuff cheaper than Takara. on average, their stuff is still better than Dakara. They have some not so good ones, but they're way too expensive now. I end up canceling all my Aerobots through Fans Toys. I got 2 of them back before the prices went crazy. Bought them when they were like I think they were 150 a piece. Now they're $220 a piece, except for Silverbolt was, I think, around close to 300, like 279, something like that. 285, something, I forget. And Firefly comes with all the combiner parts, and he's $400. I was like, hell with that. I went and bought the was it not the Toy World, or not Toy World, they changed names, but another third-party company. They make a Superion box set was $350. Masterpiece scale. It's like, you get the whole set for $350. Okay, it's like from 3D printer is 50M 3D printer is basically an injection machine. Just uses nozzles, and you can do some small parts easily. Yeah, yikes on the price on that thing. It was like, no. Yeah, when during Black Friday sale, Key of Source was selling the Zeta. That's the new name for it. Zeta Toys.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
The Zeta Toys Superion 350 box metallic paint job.
Doing the Predaking, right? Under Chang Toys.
Oh yeah. That Chang Toys, I like that one a lot. It's not G1, it's stylized, but it looks cool. A few years ago, I'd been all over that, but my collecting habits changed. I've been scaling back a lot. If I get something masterpiece, I want it to look exactly like G1, but not too cartoony. It's like,
you don't want it to look too simple.
Yep. It's like Tropic Thunder. You don't go full cartoon, but they say something different. You don't go full tune.
Never seen that movie.
You're not really missing much. It's more hype than it is good.
I don't know, man. I laughed my ass off. And I never, when I was watching the credits, it said Tom Cruise. I was like, wait, who's Tom Cruise?
Little tiny guy. Jump something down because when we got engaged in marriage.
Yeah, I know it well, but, who the hell was he in that show? I had to go back and find him. I mean, you don't normally miss Mr. Cruise.
Yeah.
Kind of famous.
Well, that was the look of his character was actually his ideal.
All right, so
Tiny Tom Cruise.
I want the pant circumference to be 12 millimeter, and for every pleat that I add to the circumference, it adds 1 millimeter. And I want 7 millimeters, 7 pleats. So 19. It's longer than my paper. And never mind. I do not know how this is going to work outside of crappily. All right, so the end is 12, and then I need to add 1 millimeter for every pleat, and 7 pleats, 19. Man, that can't be how that works.
We gotta go enough on that one. Get up.
So, should I just make it normally? And just have a long tail to
I'm sorry, I'm lost. What are you making?
a pair of pants with pleats in the front. Well, pleats all around the. So, like, you know, he's got a pair of pants on, right? Can you imagine?
Okay.
It'll be like a pleat here, it runs all the way down, a pleat, pleat, a pleat, pleat.
Tweedly, doodly, tweedle.
I'm thinking 5, probably 7, at least 5. But that's a long piece of material with just a, you know, his waist is teeny tiny. So am I gonna have like the waist things on each end of it and just pleat it all together and it just magically becomes the right length? That's a lot of fabric to be bunched up at the waist.
I made my computer do something really hard. I don't think it's happy with me.
Okay, so how is it happening? I gotta figure it out.
I don't know.
I don't know what the question is. What's the question?
Pants.
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 Solomon Grundy wants pants too.
Pants. 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 Everybody pants now. Do. Wait, what now? I'm not. ADHD brain got distracted. What now?
Oh man, I'm so tired.
Pants. Everybody pants now.
Come on, computer, you can do it.
Alrighty, I think I got enough epoxy on it now. I can sand on that the next string.
This fabric isn't very thin either. That's a whole nother problem. Maybe I should just do like 3 in the front and 1 on the side.
Making my computer do hard stuff.
Everybody pants now. Mr. Duck Knight, party over here. Welcome, sir. Everybody pants down. Oh, I think it's from Parks and Rec when Leslie got like really drunk on the moonshine.
Never seen an episode.
I haven't either. I just watch clips on. I go down the ADHD rabbit hole and they show me a clip and I start clicking more. When it starts with Ron Swanson stuff.
The highlight.
My ex-wife used to watch Parks and Rec.
And I need to go wash my hands. I got sticky epoxy on my hands. And I will be right back. Everybody pants down. I'll leave you mean looking Irishman here.
I'm sitting here in limbo waiting for my computer to catch up with what I asked it to do.
Well,
So it's like, hurry up and wait. There we go.
well, okay. So if I just added the pleats to the waist measurement, it'll work out, right?
What?
I think it will.
I've been in space for like the last 5 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to pattern a pair of pants, but they need to be much larger because I'm gonna be folding fabric. The problem with that is that it's gonna increase but he doesn't have really. I think it'll work out. Let's just do 5, and see the waist is 10, so I'll make it 15. Half of that. Oh, see. Let's say 10. Let's not do the overall measurement. Let's just do the pattern measurement. Because if you do the overall measurement, that's for both sets. And when we add these two together, that's how we get the whole number. So adding 5 to that, and then 5 to 12. It's right, trust me.
Okay.
What's the midpoint of 17?
Midpoint of 17 is going to be 8.5.
8.5.
Okay, I really like the
All right.
regular head of Banshee on the pink pin body from the box set. I think that's going to be staying there. I thought about using it for a Joe body, but nah, I like this. This looks like he's just going to got through fixing the black bird or something other, and he's just going to kick somebody's ass.
Inseams on the outer pieces. So the middle is going to be the out seam. Middle is 11.5.
Okay, how did I do that? Again, my ADHD brain at work is like, what I do, General Zod? I moved it and out of the way too well.
Out of sight, out of mind, baby.
What? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh crap!
Neutral gray. It's like getting a visit from an old friend finding tester's paint in these sets.
Oh, okay.
Third Duck Knight, do you have any custom original characters planned for 2024? I love the two you released. I do.
Best involved Ultraverse.
Well, my original characters.
Oh, your original characters?
Yep.
Do you have anything planned?
Yeah. Well, Cannon's been working on that Guntia head for me. One of the villains.
Right.
Wait, I have been?
That demon head.
Oh, yeah.
He threw away the note.
I gotta keep this desk clear, man.
And eventually, with a couple more, like doing Incinerate and Mandroid. And Chrysos would be a good one too.
The wife didn't want me to watch a movie tonight. Apparently, they're too loud. How rude. Wait, what did I tell you the measurement was going to be? 10, right?
I don't know. You told me so many different things. It's like, if each plate's 1 millimeter and you got 7 inches, and you want 7 plates, and you got I don't know.
Yeah, I want 7. I settled for 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, so. These are some substantially large Jinko level pants. That does not work. Oh shit, that's right. Gonna throw all my measurements off.
Good.
What? Time is it? Is it? He's bent.
Is
Where's my
Eight.
phone?
840.
840. Where is my phone? I can't even yell at the wife. That stinks.
What are you doing?
Cutting out a pattern.
Oh, I was talking to my kid. It sounded like they're hacking up hairballs.
No, and there's what I'm putting on the back of the cape that you may be done.
Yeah.
Cut it out in vinyl.
She looks really good. Is that gonna be black, or is that gonna be cut space so the cloth is showing through?
Where the cloth is showing through, where the gray will be showing through from the silver.
Looks good, man. Looks good.
Starburst pattern that Canon came up with down there for the symbol in gold. Not pressed on yet, but it does. It's gonna look spiffy. Would you do anything special to make paint appear to be like denim material? Dry brush. What?
Yeah.
Like a blue jean, dry brushing would work the best, but it really helps too if what you're painting has a texture. So like, I don't have it in front of me, but when I did the other shipwreck, I dry brushed a little more down the legs. They got the highlights just on the thighs. I did dry brushing down the whole leg. Make it more uniform. It should be in my box here.
I need to iron this before I measure out a pattern on it. I'll be right back. I also need to get my phone, yell at the kid, kick the dog, the whole thing. Drink coffee.
Well, don't kick the dog.
I don't know where I put it. He'll turn up.
What are you looking for?
The shipwreck I painted. I was looking for the shipwreck I painted up already.
I'm waiting until those get cheap, and then I want to buy one.
I just got to figure out where I put it.
Because I can't imagine that they are selling all that well with that face.
With the denim I do like a dry brushing, just keep it in uniform one direction. I do like that kind of stuff. You don't want to go side to side or crisscross stuff like that. Drag it down to make it like more like a weave. Or side to side, depends on where you want it to stay in one direction. If you're gonna go vertical, keep going that way, but if you're gonna go side to side, stay that direction for the lighter highlights. That's what they did on this Wolverine. It's side to side direction. You see this is before they start doing the digital print face prints or digital prints all together. Look at that. I'll touch it up here in a minute. I'm going to put another base coat on the Sean Connery head. That is not the paint I wanted.
Not the paint you're looking for.
Now the head sculpt on the new MCU Daredevil figure, Far From Home Daredevil, is absolutely terrible. Looks nothing like the actor.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm gonna pop that head off and make him into a zombie anyway. So
yeah, I'm pairing him into James Bond. What's funny is they actually have a really good Charlie Cox head sculpt they've done before. They're much more accurate. Like, why did not just use that one?
That looks so satisfying.
So cute.
I also know that ironing like gets rid of all the wrinkles.
It does if you do it correctly. You do it like that, just adds.
What do you think this do?
Huge old wrinkles.
How did you do that?
Fabric is bunched up because I have to get wet to get those hard creases out of it. And when it's wet, it wants to stick to the towel. So when you slide across it, it bunches up underneath the iron.
So you have to be like really careful, like just slide it.
Well, you also have to go with the fabric.
You have to touch the fabric, nothing else.
You have to go with the flow of the fabric.
Everyone wants a kissy face seller though.
How do you go?
Talking about shipwreck. Yeah, the duck lips.
Yeah, that's how it works out.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
It's like,
That was AK saying that.
oh.
Yeah, Hasbro are using some things and the others is truly baffling. Yes, it is.
How do you feel it?
They have a
Slide.
much more accurate sculpt, but they chose to
Wiggle
Yeah, that's how I have to look. So,
make a new sculpt that looks nothing like the actor. Weird. A quote to a weird actress. Weird. Oh, that lid wasn't on good.
What's that?
Bottle of paint lid wasn't on good. I started shaking it up and got it all over my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully my paint's not dried up. It's a good red.
I had one of my nozzles in my paint get clogged. I was like, it's not too bad. Maybe I can just if I just squeeze a little bit harder, it'll come right out. I squeezed too hard and shot the little nozzle off of the end of the bottle, and it like smacked off my ceiling, and now I got a green paint spot on my ceiling. Because I got like 10-foot ceilings, so it's like I didn't get up there in time to get it cleaned down.
I got green paint stains a little bit on them on my upstairs office. That's where I mixed up my batch of Hulk green for all the Hulk heads I painted up, and I got the color just about perfect, and my hands malfunctioned, and I slung it across the floor. I was putting up my new shelves I put in my upstairs office last week. I pulled a rug out. My cousin's like, "What's that green paint all over that rug?" And I was like, "Yeah, stuff happened."
That's a secret.
Good night.
You know,
Good night.
Good night.
Good eye.
Well, if you're in Australia, it is, or will be shortly.
Get a few people come in from Australia. I'm going to reach out to somebody that's in the toy community, see if they would want to come on, like, hang out with us sometime.
someone? You got somebody in mind?
I got somebody in mind right now.
Vague.
Yeah.
Kind of has to be that way until you actually talk to them, though.
Yep. Well, they commented on my Bruton video, and they've started doing customs here recently.
Bruton.
Let's see. See what he says. First thing he says, no.
Man, that is red.
Yes,
You know,
I am.
for another nickel, you could have got a red color.
That is red. This is going to be my solar Man of the Atom, since Matt's got my previous one. I've had a lot of people asking about prepping endless joints.
You don't prep.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What about telling people?
Damn. Do you hear my shoulder?
Nope.
Working as intended. Good old army shoulder.
That's
60% of the time, it works every time.
Army is hard on your body.
Yeah, they don't care.
They make you work. That's for darn sure.
I'll send y'all here a message in a minute to have to get done painting who I'm going to ask. It will be a mystery to the chat right now.
All right, let's hit these edges with some fray, because this fabric is going to be a chore. I can tell.
What are you doing?
I'm wiping me off my hands.
Not you, my crazy child. Can you go do that near the trash can since you're going to throw it away when you're done tearing it up? Yes, it looks cool. You're not keeping that. That is trash.
Hey, one man's trash.
The moment that it is on the floor and I'm tripping over it is going in the garbage. Is another man's trip hazard? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, almost every time. Without fail.
Yeah, I sent y'all on
You're pretty cute.
Instagram. I sent you a link to who I'm going to ask.
I can tell that today was a long day because
It's a surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
my patience is not what it should be.
Are you working on skulls?
I'm working on a bone throne.
If you just, why not invite Gear Frozen or whatever that guy.
No.
Gear Frozen? It's the A family.
Family, 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 family.
I know that guy.
You're
Yep.
frozen. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm so tired.
Probably the one I sent the link to.
I did buy a toy today.
Oh yeah? What
I
you
don't know. I don't know when I will receive it though. I don't know if it'll be the first thing I get this year, but I bought it today. The -1 Godzilla.
get? Oh, nice.
It was more than I wanted to pay for it, but I really like that movie.
That movie is dang good.
The Godzilla 1 or whatever.
Yeah, it's hitting a lot of people's top 10 list, getting up in the top 3.
Oh yeah. It was my second favorite movie of the year.
Ooh. Oh, well, I think if I had watched it, it would have been the second movie that I watched this year.
Oh,
Your top 10 is one long.
oh, I was struggling. Like, did I watch 10 movies? I don't.
I watched L.A. Confidential the other night. That's a great movie.
I did watch the Venture Brothers movie this year. That concludes the series.
I should make time for that.
I think there's 2 Marvel movies out there that I haven't watched yet.
There's a few Marvel movies I haven't watched because there's no point.
I haven't watched the Aquaman movie either. I still haven't watched that second Shazam movie.
I like the second Shazam movie. It's decent.
And I think it's on Netflix too, is the problem. I can watch it anytime I want it.
Did that come out this year?
Yep.
That seems like it was a long time ago. All right, I did see that this year.
It was near the first of the year, I think what it was. Used to be movies that come out like in January February were considered to be just going to be flops. So they don't want really put it in a good time slot. Now it's whenever. And FDA, you got your family, so you don't get twice in a row like the 2 comments in a row. 3 minutes apart. No soup for you. Clean my brush before it's ready.
What was I doing? What am I doing? Where am I?
Working on some pants. Pants.
I got sidetracked.
Everybody pants now.
Somebody sent me a link and got me all sidetracked.
Oh yeah. Take it, Ken.
Sorry. I don't know what I was doing. I was disassociated at the time. Or something.
What?
I can't do this if I'm too tired. My hands shake and...
Well, I got me a good nap in this evening. So I took my cousin to a doctor's appointment and wasn't feeling so hot when I got back. So I laid down for a bit and woke up about 6 o'clock.
Naps are good.
Can't focus on it. It's terrible.
It's a benefit to being on vacation. Sleep when I want to. It's gonna suck going back to work on Monday. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. That's what I'll be thinking Monday. Oh, definitely glad I made a casting of those Tobey Maguire heads when I painted that one up for Matt. That Tobey Maguire head, it comes with the No Way Home version, is terrible. It looks like a cartoon version of Tobey Maguire, and Bully Maguire, where he's in the black suit possessed by the symbiote dancing. Unfortunately. Fortunate to waste the Remington Steele as Dr. Fate. He was the best part of that movie. It's such a shame they wasted him on such a horrible movie. Black Adam had potential too. It's a good character, but no, Rock just had to be the Rock. Oh, well, way to create it's like a hard lesson learned. I just knocked over my pink cup of water and gave my work Matt and that's blackwash. Been there many times.
That sucks.
That sucks, my friend. Definitely done that more than one occasion.
Well, that's better than dumping a cup of coffee into your laptop.
Yes.
I did that once. I was not very happy about it.
I remember that. Oh, how did the last sword prints work out?
I think they turned out good.
Oh, nice.
They're around somewhere.
No, the one last one thing I saw was one where the hilt didn't print on one side.
At the same, I printed more than one. That was the one that didn't work.
Right. You said you had two other ones.
Yeah, they printed fine. And they're around here somewhere. They still have some flex in them. I was gonna let them cure in the sun for a while and see if they stayed straight or not.
Gotcha. Mm. There's a few other toy channels I should ask about too, about if they want to come on. It's in the customizing.
Yeah.
I used to make capes.
Yeah, you made a damn fine one with for Space Ghost.
I'm glad you liked that. You know, I was a little on the fence about it.
It laid perfectly.
Collar.
Yeah, it laid down on the collarbones really well and met up to the top of the shield area, the emblem area, perfectly. Pretty cool effect. Going to have remember for the road diorama diodes. All right. Oh, let's get this out. Clean up. Let's touch up his belt while I'm at Wolverine's belt.
You remember when Game of Thrones was good?
Yeah.
I remember when I could set down a bottle of paint I just used and remember where I put it at, but I don't do that anymore.
Come on. Remembering stuff's overrated.
Found it. It's like when I find it, it's like, oh, I put it there where I noticed it, and I didn't notice it.
I also got that Battletoads skeleton. I've been looking. I keep seeing that Silverhawk Quicksilver on sale for like $40.
Oh, the non-chromed one.
Yeah, the Super 7.
Yeah.
But man, it's Super 7, you know?
And it's not chrome.
Yep. And they got the Ever Living Mumra on sale too for like Big Bad Toy Store for like 40 some bucks.
It's so tempting, but
it's also Super 7, so
yeah, it's Super 7. On my list of figures, the no thank you figure is Captain Dreadstar.
oh yeah.
That Iron Man, the that last one I got, the black and gold one.
Oh yeah, the Sons of Vengeance.
Yeah,
Or Midnight
Suns.
Or,
That's a terrible figure. And of course, the orb. The orb is terrible, so I'm gonna piece it out and make a custom out of it. You remember that thrall I showed you, the orc with the white clothing?
yes.
Yeah, he's in my honorable mentions with the medieval spawn with the big cape. And the Mystic Legion's Reaper that Harker sent me.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that my friend Derek sent me, the blue Iron Man and the gold Iron Man. You remember those?
Yeah.
I feel like they're disqualified because those are customs and
yeah, I know. That's when I made my top 10 list. If I had to do something to the figure to make me like it, it's disqualified.
Even if I like it better than almost anything I got, it had to be modified to get there.
If I was going to count customs on my list, I wouldn't have any uncustomized figures on my list.
Retail figures. And I have the Silver Centurion Iron Man. You know the white and red one that I got?
Mm-hmm.
And I bought the
Man, the belt is horribly painted on this figure.
I bought this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I used its accessories on the Legends one.
Yep.
I think he's really cool, but like I said, I consider it's just a kit bash, but it is a custom, right?
I was like, even if I had to just swap them hands out, it disqualified on my list. They got that new Hawkeye figure on the Sky Cycle, and his hands suck. His bow and arrow sucks.
Well, of course. Can't nothing be perfect. Okay, so number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me figure out what this is. I have Emmy. Oh, the medieval Beast Kingdom Iron Man.
Oh, nice.
The medieval Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. That's number 10. Number 9, I have Pale from
Spiro.
Kingdom.
Oh.
And number 8 is going to be the Boss Fight Studios Blue Reaper skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
And number 7 is Cousin Eddie, the Mezco, the one in the bear suit.
Yeah.
Number 6 is the 2-pack Walter, the Mad. The medieval guy and the astronaut guy skeletons. Number 5 is the Heroes Return Iron Man.
I came close adding that to my list. I like that.
And number 4, I have Plunder Long Rusty. He's the Tinker, the orange one with the peg leg.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Steel from Mayfix.
Yeah, that's a great figure. If I was including every line of figures, he would definitely he'd be on the list.
Number 2 is that the 3-0 MCU Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a damn fine figure. If you want a good Iron Man, you don't care if it scales with the rest of your stuff. Get one of them 3-0 ones. They are something else. Any guesses what the number 1 is?
An Iron Man.
Nope.
What?
Shall not.
Who are you? What have you done with Dawn?
Man, Iron Man is on this list. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you commented on my video. Iron Man's not number 1. The list is rigged.
Yeah, my list is rigged as well. That's how I know yours was rigged. The number one is Mr. Knight from, was it Paleo? Did that one?
Mm-hmm.
The Mood Knight in the suit and tie.
Yep.
That is an amazingly well done figure.
Wade Create said the bottom of your Space Ghost cape was awesome. It is. 3K, the Entertainment Earth is trying to sell Super 7 at 25 wholesale, and they're still won't move. The face decos on Super 7 figures are terrible, so much worse than the prototypes.
I was listening to this one review guy. He said that Super 7 is a problem because they have these problems and they just don't even care to address them. They just keep moving forward, producing the same mistakes and the same over and over and over and over again.
So they got enough fanboys to keep buying their crap. Sycophants that will keep buying whatever they make, no matter what. They don't care if they're bad. That's why I wouldn't touch any of those Silverhawk figures. Every one I've seen people get the actual production figure, the face decos are absolutely awful. Every figure you buy, you'd have to repaint the face. Is Wolverine with the custom metal claws? And I don't have metal claws on him, but I got some here somewhere. Super 7 G.I. Joe TMT figures were around $20 a few months ago, yeah.
2 hours and 15 minutes. How many minutes is an hour? Okay. And you have 2 of those?
I thought you were asking me.
How many is that?
No, you say 60.
Okay. And then how many more minutes have you got? Okay. So what's... Yeah.
Mr. Knight is Aton Customs.
It's too bad the renders for Super 7 always look good and the packaging was amazing, but the figures and accessories are poorly finished. Yeah, that's the same thing where they show their like prototypes. Do the marketing shots. Those things are beautifully painted by skilled painters. Then what you get is just a pile of poop. Casey Jones almost worked, but his torso was not even centered on his swivel on his waist. Yeah, the belt on this Wolverine almost looked like it was painted by Super 7. It was not hitting the mark all over.
I do have a Super 7 figure on my paper outside of the one that's on the no thank you list.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the Robot Reaper.
The what?
The Robot Reaper from the Worst line.
The Super 7 is the worst.
It is shocking. But see, the problem is it just hits that almost Marvel Legends quality.
Well, that's what's ridiculous.
And they're charging Mayfix prices for these things.
Exactly.
Almost there.
That's what makes it worse, is like the fact that they're what they charge. And you're getting a figure that's almost... Most of them are less quality than Marvel Legends, but you said that one made it because it's almost as good as a Marvel Legend.
Yeah, almost is almost. The articulation works, but it's not. They're like single joints, they're nothing extreme. He's not going to get into any kind of pose or anything that would make you happy, but he is good enough where I don't have to rip him apart and remake him like I did Dreadstar.
Several cases of Super 7 Silverhawks on order until I saw what they planned to ship. The only wholesale toys I've canceled. Yeah, when I seen what they were doing, I canceled my Silverhawks when I got Wave 2 Thundercats. The Wave 2 Thundercats were just freaking garbage. And that made me cancel all my pre-orders. I was going to finish out the main cast Thundercats reluctantly because nobody's going to make them. And I'm not getting any of the side characters. The only one I got left to get to have the entire cast is Snarf. And it's a hard pill to swallow to pay $55 for a Snarf.
Yeah, he should have been in a pack-in with Lion-O, if you ask me.
And it's like when companies make masterpiece Willy figures. It's like, I am not paying $80 up for a masterpiece Willy. One of the most hated characters in Transformers. But would I want one? Sure, a decent price for that had my for my movie shelf. But am I going to pay a full price for it? No. That's what pissed me off with the Studio Series Grimlock set, upgrade set from DNA Designs, was $50 some because they give you an entire Willy figure. I was like, I don't want the Willy figure. I just want the parts for Grimlock. Make it $20 and get rid of Willy.
Yeah, kiddo. Huh? Sure. I have no idea what you're talking about. You would have to show me on paper. But now it's not the time. Wait until 8:30. That's in like 7 minutes.
I think I like the Freak Castle head pretty good for Zod. The original head was a resculpted samurai. The new head is a Punisher head with a goatee. But I like the gray. The gray looks good. It's a good match. You got a little bit of yellow, the older gray, which I may end up doing a wash on. I'll hit this new gray with some clear. Then I can do a wash over the whole figure. I like it so far. It's a nice update. It's not, of course, it's not my best work because it's an old figure. I want to keep what I'm doing to it to look like period correct, just with a new head and some touched up paints. Yeah, actually, I don't think I need to clear it. I'm just going to do the wash now, then I can dry brush.
Well, I don't know if I'm happy with that, but
Well, that's what I'm going to do anyway. I don't think our view count's right on YouTube either because it says only 7 people are watching. I'm sorry, it only says only 4 people are watching.
Oh, no.
well, you can have them sound off and check it.
Uh-oh.
Well, they're always messing with the numbers with the live streams analytics. They'll show one thing in one area, another thing on another area. They're not consistent.
YouTube, they don't have to be consistent.
No. They make up the rules. They change all the time.
Where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Yep.
If you say something and you're right, they'll just change the rules.
Yeah.
Now you're wrong.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to wash. So I didn't have this wash available when I originally did it. Made the figure.
Mr. Owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
3.
I hate to iron this thing because if I do, I'm going to lose my lines. Now you don't want that.
I don't know if I like this. I like parts of this. I don't like parts of it. I'll keep working on it.
The skull throne.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a deck chair.
Yeah. I think I need to model some more bones and put them in there instead of trying to rely on the spines. I think the spines might be fine for the back, but I don't think I'll do some like femurs or something other places. Like I like that where they kind of come out to the heads on the back.
I think if you gave it like some big arm rests, like raise them up high, like get them up chest level, that would give it more of a throne look.
All right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna get off here. I got.
Well, thank you for coming out and hanging out for us tonight.
Take care of. Yeah, thanks for having me out again.
Yes,
Good
sir.
night.
You guys take care.
Always great having you on.
Have a good one.
First time ever, he gets too sleepy to stay on.
Oh, I gotta work. I gotta go make some coffee. Get to it.
You actually get stuff you get paid for doing.
No. Some of it. All right, take care, guys.
They could be paying that man $80,000 a year, and it probably still wouldn't be enough.
Yep.
For what it does.
Be cool to buy because hit that stupid back button. Kick me out of the stream.
Oh no. That back button is the business.
that looks good. It helps blend in with the new paint with the older paint that had a little bit of yellow tinge to it. I mean, aged. Plus, it gives us some shading too.
Okay, so
There must be a new import figure show or something going on because 5K's been posting all kinds of figures. Looks like some kind of like import show.
I know. I told my daughter yesterday. I said, these guys are on a tear.
Yeah.
They have been posting all kind of crazy stuff.
I figured
I
out what.
Panicked. I feel like they're coming after my wallet.
Yeah, they're doing that pit figure, but I figured out what's wrong with that pit figure. It's got a nose. It ain't got no nose. They need to ditch that nose to make it more accurate. Of course, they may not want to make it 100% accurate because they may be doing it illegally. Wouldn't be the first time a third-party company makes a figure without permission.
Won't be the last.
Well, we got some cool stuff because of it.
I mean, thankfully, because I would never have gotten that Darksider toy without somebody making it, because all they're interested in doing is statues, and I want a figure. Just give me a figure. To be fair, they would have made the figure. I'd have bought it from them. But they didn't.
I tell you, as good as one company I've seen, I like to see them get more properties, is NECA. I would like to see them get stuff like Thundercats. It's good as well as they've done with Gargoyles. They could do outstanding work with Thundercats. There we go. I like it. Get shading done onto the body. It's shiny right now, but let it dry, and I'll do some dry brushing. Got to touch up the neck.
That means I gotta. I gotta change the thread out on my machine just so I can trade it back out again tomorrow.
Different hands go with them.
That the medication I'm on doesn't it like removes your appetite.
Oh yeah.
It also has another side effect of if I don't actively try to go to sleep, I won't.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I haven't fell asleep since I've been on it.
Okay, $59 for Snarf. Get the old McDonald's soda straw topper figure instead. It'll be about the same sculpt, paintwork, and scale of Super 7. You know, as soon as you think you'll have all the answers, they change the questions. That they do. I watched the review of the female metal slug figure. Oh, cool. Caught up on Transformers yet? I have not. I'm going back to work next week, and I'll be picking up my books then. I live about. My buddy's shop is like in the same facility as my office. It's on the far end of it. My office is on one end of the complex, and his shop is inside a mall at the far end. It's like a roll of, like, you got businesses, office buildings, and all that stuff, and his shop's at the far end. So, and I live a half an hour away from work, and if I don't have to go to town, that part I don't. But he got a little bit of good news. His only comic book competitor quit selling comics.
Oh.
Yeah, the other mall. There's a guy got a shop, gaming and comic book shop, graphic novels and stuff. He has quit selling U.S. comic books.
Were they friendly competitive, or?
Well, they wasn't really. There wasn't any competition, like animosity toward each other. But when the guy opened up, he did lose a lot of customers. Because the other mall is easier to get to. It's in Christiansburg, and his shop's in Blacksburg. It's in the nicer mall. You know, it's like you got two malls, and if you got a town, it's like two malls. You got one's nice, one's not. Well, one's still basically an active mall. The other one's more. There are very few retail shops in the mall where his store's at. My buddy's shop's at. Most of it's office space now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really no reason for people to hardly go to that shop. They got his comic shop is inside of a Cayman store. That's why he survives. Like, where if he had to pay for a full shop space with the way people buy comic books nowadays, he couldn't do it. He rents space inside of a gaming shop and allows him to keep a business running. Cuts down overhead. Name Health said that female metal slug figure is really nice. I'm not familiar with it. When you get a chance, Name Health to post a link to it on on the Discord. That's what I should do. I should have started a channel on the Discord for other reviewers, or links to other people's videos. Like a YouTube channel.
Put my YouTube channel in there?
Yeah.
No.
What if they see somebody's? It could be anybody on YouTube.
I got like 3 whole videos on mine, and they ain't worth putting on there. Toot. Come on. Look, you're ugly, but just because you're ugly doesn't mean I need to get ugly. All right? So just come on. Come on now. Come on. Yep. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Easy peasy. We all still love each other. All right. Let's try this again.
Yeah. Okay, what we got now? We got my unmasked warhead done. I got arms base coated. Let's need some more on that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
And this should be jolly good.
Yeah, I'm just not going to read that out loud for YouTube, AK. But yeah, those alternate covers and facsimiles just cannot maintain shop anymore. Supposedly 5K will be selling a blank body version of those figures. Oh, nice. The pit bodies.
I think the top is the right length, but the bottom is not. So I think I'll keep it and just sew on the inside of my marks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be the best option. But as always, we'll see how it goes. This is all art here, right? Not science?
Yeah.
And get around. Give me my thingies.
It all popped up like on my feed on Instagram where like they were talking about, is it either Instagram or Facebook? I can't remember which one it was. They run together. Same company, Meta.
Yeah, tomato.
But they were talking about the anniversary of the artist that basically pranked France with the abstract Christmas tree that was just a giant butt plug. And the idiots in the government didn't realize that until after they installed it. They didn't realize it until the people in the street were going like, that's a butt plug.
Just can't have nice things, you know.
I can't have a 30-foot butt plug in the streets anymore.
People got to write that stuff out, get it taken away.
I think it's hilarious that the government was so stupid they didn't realize what it was.
I'm not.
Well, I just think it's hilarious. I just think it's hilarious.
Not surprised at all. It seems like it checks out.
Good. Just gotta make sure it fits. I haven't even opened up my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man yet.
Must have quit.
Too legit.
Okay, so how long is that? Side. Oof.
Oh, I think I know what the ones you're talking about now. The one with the O face. The metal slug with soft goods figure, soft goods clothes with the little geeky girls. That one with the curvy geeky girls. One with a very inappropriate facial expression. I think I know what you're talking about now. Best ones. Easy.
Sorry, my daughter walked in.
Nothing apologize for.
So put another one in. Another one.
Another one.
All right, now how long is that?
I do like the looks of that new Vision that's on the Vulcan body. I got it today.
Yeah, is it looking good?
Yep, he's proper. I like the size because they have yet to do a Vision that's proper size until now.
We're just gonna go with it. $13.5. Atrocious.
Hey, no worries, Cannon. You were just fine. I know I'm going to be dragging next week. Back to work.
Back to work.
And first thing I got to do when I get back is doing my performance evaluation stuff.
So fucking exciting, boy.
First of the year. Right, performance planning and stuff. My goals for the year.
Mine comes in much later. Much later. I really gotta put that away. I lose it way too quickly to not. Come on, inside out.
Come on, me on.
Don't want to mess my pleats up. Telling you, the design on this fabric makes these seams and stuff really hard to see. Which is good and bad.
Good when it's done, hard when it's working, bad when it's working on it.
Holy shit.
I haven't heard from Harker. I sent him the link. Link. You like it? Too.
He's been very sporadic with me as well, just little things here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing big. He might be dealing with some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
When his long sullen silences usually indicate that he's struggling.
Yeah. Hope he's okay.
He has a pretty substantial support channel.
That's good.
I got faith in him. Okay. You can't even see the pleats because of how the fabric looks. All right, new plan.
Dry completely when the wash completely dries on it. I'll dry brush a little bit of gray on there. Touch up here and there, and if you touch up the neck, paint the House's Odd emblem back. It's getting close to being done with the refresh. Might change out the hands if I'd like to go ahead and put 2 fist hands on. Could put some Marvel Legends style hands on. I might do that. Give them a little more articulation, give them wrist articulation.
What?
On the old,
Is it a wrestling figure?
it's old Zod. Well, it's a DCUC body. They got those just swivel wrist. But I've done it before. It's putting like a Marvel Legends hands on a figure. I did when I created the Dark Knight Mattel Superman figure. It was on a Motu style body.
Yeah.
I gave him some fist. Marvel Legends fist. I think that might be all early night tonight. We're 2.5 hours.
It ain't bad. Ain't too early of a night.
Nah. Tomorrow night we got the Collector Fusion stream with Geek Fusion TV and myself and Quinn Comics. Those are always fun to talk about toys. I'll probably shoot some reviews tomorrow too. I got those new figures. I want to do Power Princess. I got the new Filmation He-Man figure. I got the Vision. Oh, I got the retro carded Cobra Commander that came with the His tank sitting on the station right now. I'll do that first.
Did you got the His tank, right?
I did. I'm going to review all the individual figures first, then I'm going to do the tank itself.
Groovy. I'll be there. Well, I'm usually a little late to the party watching videos.
Nice. I know you got the family business, so perfectly understandable, my friend. And yes, I said
family, 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 family.
Nice. What does the shirt say?
Collector Express, family. Anyway, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming hanging out with us. We'll be coming back here on Sunday night customizing on WIP IT Sunday. Just can't tell you what episode we're on. It's 80 something other. This was episode 50 of Thursday. And if you want to check out some toy news, toy chat, we'll see you tomorrow night on Collector Fusion. Other than that, we'll see y'all next time.
Have a good night.